Hello guys, so today we're gonna do some Blender, I guess. So right here we're gonna like actually put this in another tab. Uh hmm. So yeah guys, right here we're just making just a simple walking animation. Put it to 60 though. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Texture. Does this look like more like a running animation to be honest? Uh could theoretically go at the beginning. Set the leg like right here. Nah. There you go. One, two, one, two, one, two. It's like the card speed. Calculate motion pass and range. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Uh, 5. theoretically, if you look at the animation graph, we should see this. Then bring this back a little. Uh, yeah, I saw that one person join. I saw you join. That one person. I saw you. Don't think you're slick. saw you. Yes, I do have a second monitor now, so I could keep track of you guys in chat now. Yay! So that's fun? No? Okay. Let's delay these frames. This one. So is the head delay. Yeah. That's pretty much a walk cycle. Ugh. If you want to smooth anything, make sure to go onto the graph editor if you want to smooth some things. Like this one. Ta-da. Mm, this one. So it's look a little bit odd. Fix that by simply kind of like this. That's the torso, so they find out what axis is moving. Oh, okay, so this moves in the rotational axis. That goes right here. Mostly, if you were to try to find this one right here, this, you would have to find which axis it moves in. Either this way, or this way, or that way. Yeah. It's a learning curve, but you know. Only way to improve an animating is by actually just messing around. Sure thing. Have fun experimenting. That looks more cleaner. That actually looks more cleaner. This one right here looks more clean. so this is the middle keyframe. First off, we need to find where the middle is. Could simply do this by not deleting the keyframes because your eyes cannot handle which one is which. Sometimes you can kind of get confused and a mess of your keyframe if you don't know where you're going. This one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. So this, copy. It's pretty much how it looks, guys. You know, not that much people is watching the stream except myself. Ah, okay. Say for sure that animation's looking fine. Just needs a little bit of tweening. Like this one right here. Yeah, okay. That actually looks good. Boop. 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 Yep. Ugh. Just woke up today, guys. You know. At least I'm doing the thing that you guys voted for. A Blender stream, to be exact. So then we're back to delaying these keyframes. One time I was thinking about this one, the Absolute Snap. Yeah, they copyright, and then like you just like spam. Let's see if I can get every single keyframe. There you go. So then, you got this arm right here. That's quote unquote that's quote unquote unparented. Reason why I say it's a quote unquote is because it's a keyframe thing where, yes, it is technically unparented, but not in a way that you kinda think it is, which is interesting. It's okay because like we have the other arm, so we just need to mirror the other arm back in order to repair this. It's a pretty easy fix. So this arm, right? Go right here, copy this, copy this, copy this, copy this. What happened right here? Oh, okay. Uh, this one, copy, paste. Not really, but like, yeah, paste, paste. What? So then we just have this floating arm, I guess. That's kind of okay. This one, so stops right here. Copy, paste. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So then, first off, we go to our, you know, Roblox Studio, because who doesn't work on okay. Who doesn't work on Roblox Studio? Oh no. So kind of just have to go to animation place. Um, walking animation right here. Bake. Go to the blender and then yeah, it works. Kind of just works, you know. Now we could save animation to rig and that would work. But if you guys want to see other animations like, well, this. This one is supposed to be the crouching animation. This is gonna be scrapped though. This one right here is gonna be actually scrapped. I honestly think this is like the slowest animation out of them all. These ones, they're fine, I guess. And this one, eh. This one's just mostly testing. Because if you were to go on this Moon Animator, yeah, this one's just mostly testing to see if two rigs can actually do an animation. And you could actually see that the both arms intercept with each other, showing that the punch animation actually registers when hit. And you know, um, so you got this. This one's just a dialogue test. NPC talking, casual. Disappointed. This one is an old running animation. Yeah, this one is old running animation. So is this one. The only thing I don't like about this is that, like, if you look at the old run animation, you can see how glitchy the arm is. And you see the leg right here? You go right here to the leg. That is what I don't like about the leg. Ugh. Um, This one was me trying to practice on a rig with 4 arms. A 4-arm rig. Can you believe it, guys? Except the 4-arm rig. There's no bones in there anymore because I had to restart the rig. These are just old attack animations, if I'm being honest. Although, yeah, these are mostly scrapped. If you guys are wondering. Oh wait, I might have to, yeah, I might have to, never mind. It fixes it automatically now. That's actually good. They realize about the broken animation. I'm happy about that. Now I don't have to restart, you know. This one I try to make an animation cycle, but like, you know how Apex Legends does their idle animations? That's what I was trying to do here. As you guys can see. This one, another attack animation. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. This one, it's just a throw animation. And this is like, so in Blender, I had to do a sword rig. The only problem is that the legs, there's no IK, so then it doesn't look like the character is like bending its legs, or you know. But this is more of a FK type of thing where you mostly have to work with the parts of the rig and even the limbs of the rig itself. This one, yeah, that's my school. Yeah, it's my school friend. Going on to the new stuff. Right here we have this. This is also scrapped. The new stuff, however, this one. In my game, yes, there's gonna be vaulting. This one is not scrapped. Surprisingly, this one is not scrapped. I did allow this for the vaulting. I did try my best on this. Vaulting, it is kind of hard, but I did try my best. I had to mess around with some animation keyframes and stuff. This one is just a surrender. This one, you just mostly vault, but it's a monster. This one is like, oh, I need to surrender. Oh, this dude is too powerful. Yeah, it's basically that. It's like one of those games where you like, you just need to detain the person for being a bad guy, ready or not, you know. It's basically what it is. This is basically just ready or not. This is just like the innocent guy. this one right here is the monster. He is kind of powerful. Except it's the monster with a rigged part. I was originally thinking about rigging this part for an IK rig. This one is a shot animation. This one right here is a shot animation. Yeah, there's gonna be varied animations on this. Depending on which part you get hit on, either left or right arm or chest or right leg, left leg, or head. Um, it's mostly a varied animation, but I was thinking about making a Euphoria system. This one, dodging animation. So if you're in combat in my game, just know that you can dodge. It's not Q or E. It's actually, yeah, I haven't planned the dodging yet. It's probably gonna be like F or G, but F is mostly for parrying, because it's gonna be parrying in KNG. Uh, there are separate punches for this one. I want to make this look dynamic. The dynamicness of this is mostly like, you know, punch one, punch two, punch three. You know, he snaps the person's neck. Cause like if you think about it, he reaches for the person's head right here because the person's head right here is the same height. And so he basically snaps it like that one guy from Chain. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Um this is the walking animation. If you go to files, got a lot of stuff. We got the good old helmet, you know. We got our good old helmet. Yeah, we got a good old helmet. It's pretty optimized, not gonna lie though. Like if you were to look at this, very optimized. Got like each vertex right here, right? It's the most optimized helmet that you can think of, maybe. Um, if we were to go right here to the cylinder, actually it's a cube, and I think. Yeah, there you go. If you take a look right here, in the back of the visor, you could actually see that there are some loop cuts here and there. Although this one is missing, so I'm gonna fix that by doing that. That's only one imperfection I realize, so let's hide all of these first off. So we mostly have to use a knife. So we would mostly have to fix the vertices like this. So this one, am I tripping? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's also a quad. Oh, okay. I see it now. I see it now. I see what I'm doing now. Okay, so we go right here, right? There we go. Then kind of just bring these two down. Mm, mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So mostly bring this down? No. Has to be a triangle. Unless... No, I don't think I was missing anything. These ones, however, they need some optimization too. So let's put a loop cut right here and try to fix that. All we need to do is to knife these edges. One time, a contractor came up to me once. So like, oh yeah, your YouTube channel looks really good. I want to try it. And then like, I didn't have enough money, so like, well, not enough money, but like, I didn't even have money, so I literally had to like, oh yeah, the the contractor guy's like, you have to pay about roughly around like $50 around there. It's like, oh man, I'm so broke. Sorry though, I can't do this. I can't do that request. I'm mostly a free guy. Uh, then he left me, so yeah. This one, we just need to rotate. And then we put the visors like right here. Uh, like this. Not down, but like this. Almost like 40. No. 4 or 50. 50 is good. No. 59. No. 49-ish. 44. 44 is good. And then we bring it down to about right here. And this is mostly how it looks like when the visor is closed. This is how a closed visor looks like. But yeah. Got this fella right here. Could save. What else was there? I mean, yeah, I am working on NPC design this one. The NPC system. This is the rig, right? And then this rig, he basically just, you know, walks around. Kinda like this. Sometimes I question if the pathfinding system is even good for the game because, well, it does have its own flaws. Yes, I need to fix them eventually, but I'm still studying on this, so yeah. Like if you were to put a part, like you know this endpoint, if you put it right here, let's rename this endpose, cause like we don't need a 1. Because if it was a 1, it wouldn't register because it mostly finds multiple endposts in the code itself, which is somewhere around here. Movement animation. This is just a copy of the other one. This one I got from a tutorial, the NPC, which is why I said I'm studying for this. The credits to the guy that did this. I forgot him, but I'll eventually credit him in the comments. Credits to that guy though. This is the NPC that I'm studying for, so yeah. This one I actually made by myself instead of that walking rig. Uh, it's still testing, but you know, if you cross the line, you will be fired. You know what? Oh, cross the line, and then know. I'll tell you which one's a tutorial. This one, and this one. These two, and this one are tutorials. Cause I'm also trying to figure out on how to make a type of health system where you know it would scan, it would do like a hit scan for each limb. Uh, Credits to this guy, by the way. So if you were to supposedly go to this kill block right here. You know, the arm itself actually kind of just dies. And this one? Yeah. That's mostly how it works. I looked into the code. I was like, oh yeah, this looks interesting. Until I see this, I'm like, oh no, okay, so I have to learn about this, and then I have to learn about this. I'm like, oh boy, okay. So then if I were to try to make this type of system, I would have to learn about this and this. Um, I'd say that's pretty much it. Except all of these maps are just random. This one is a really old one. It's the night vision. I did a little bit of testing. So this is how it looks, right? And if we drive the sun, this is how the night vision will look like during daytime. I know, right? Pretty blinding. If you were to bring the sun down a little, like this, at night, that's when you can actually start to see things clearly through the night vision. Um, Now, I was thinking about this. What if there was a different night vision color, like the blue version of the night vision, which is the panorama version of the night vision that I want to add to my game, which is like, well, you go to the highlight, right? You kind of just have to mess around with it just a little. So then we have to copy this guy. And yeah, that's pretty much the night vision. There's a blue version, a green version, and this one is only for users that like want to do in daytime and they don't want to have like, you know, a blinding sun. So instead they have this alternative right here for the blinding sun if it's too much for their eyes to see and hear, cause that can be blinding. It's just like you just see like this one person right here. It's like, oh yeah, I can definitely see you. Need to turn off all of these outlines because it's a little bit unrealistic. Boom. Actually, do like 99. Yeah, that's good. That's good. The outline, we don't need outline. I think for the blue night vision, we would mostly have to have this like darkish tone night vision. If I was being honest, yeah, it would look more like this. This one is kinda good, yeah. It would totally look like that. We just need the graininess filter in there, and now that should look complete. If anybody has an idea for my game, sure, you could go for it. I'm always open. This one is also old. It's an old one. Where you speak with an entity. This one is scrapped. It's actually scrapped, but you could kind of see the realism here. The ground has its own reflection. You could actually see it on the ground. Like if you were to actually see on the ground, it has its own reflection. You go right here. Yes. Yes. Funny one. I just look back and I see a person that I know of say yes. Um, this one is also what I'm also working with, a lighting system and a sound system for each terrain. This is like a reflective mirror glass where you know it has a reflection. Um, this one this one is just like me testing on how much the glowing has. So this is max to not so much. This is a light system too. This one is just a beam system that I'm trying to test with. Uh, Sooner or later, I will add a an auto exposure system. You know, like how in games, the area in here gets really dark, and then like if you look outside the windows and stuff, it gets really bright. That's what I'm trying to do with the eye adaptation. Mutant from Lock Tales. Mutant from Lock Tales. That's so real, guys. Mutant from Lock Tales. Um, Actually, let's see. So we first do a cylinder, right? If you really want to go low poly with this, from to make a mutant from Blocktails, you gotta do this, and then let's get our reference. Kind of go right here, right, and then align this. Need to align this, right? Okay, so then center this. Then duplicate. If we're to go right here, size is just a little. No. Let's grab our reference again. This time we're gonna. Yeah, there you go. And that's kinda how the mutant looks, not gonna lie. In my opinion. W stream. That's how you just need to add the bones. You could turn this into a Blender rig, then add the bones right here. Like, oh yeah, two bones. make the arm deform, and then there you have it. A mutant. You have the mutant. It's pretty much simple. I will eventually add sound effects to these. The grass walking, stone walking. I think that's, yeah, that is mud. This is gonna be a mud walk. So yeah, in Katana and Guns is gonna be walking on mud. We're gonna walk on grass. Oh yeah, we're also gonna walk on this. Not sure, but I guess we could walk on top of houses now. This one, yeah, I could agree. We could walk on this and this. This one too. This one is such like a performance thing, but it does the job. I did forget on how to do this, but basically what this does is that it renders the light and it makes it really realistic. This is the like a lighting system that is not built into Roblox, but it does the stuff. It actually does ray tracing too, kinda. This is just like a demo for it, but credits to the person that showed this. Basically, you kind of just have to like put like every single surface GUI onto the wall and into the model, like every single surface, and everything is like a normal map. So imagine like having dozens of images plastered into walls and even the other wall itself and 3D models like this one right here. But like every single image is like a sticky note, so imagine like a room covered in sticky notes. That's basically what it kind of is. Moonwalk. Crazy. Untitled game. I mean, yeah, I was doing a kill brick test once. I tried using a tutorial on a kill brick. What I think is honestly crazy is, well, drumroll please. That's right. That's right, guys. That's right. I have a wiki fandom, and it's right here. It's right here, guys. This one is like the one that I actually recently made. I think it's not published yet, but I am still working on it. Bro, got a wiki ready. Bro, got the wiki ready. Uh, that's true. That's true. So yeah, for my game, we're gonna have this. This is just an example of the wiki that it generated for me, but there will be a map design in here to show about the lore of the place. Ah yes, locations of the place, and then conflicts between the factions, and then we got each chapter, and then we got the name of the character. Name of a character. List of things, I guess. Because this is still in the works. I could change this. Each character. Um. Yeah. Each of these. I just need to track my progress. You know. Just some basic stuff. But yeah. Um. I'd say for the least, this one is a really old one too, where it does maintain the 2.5D aesthetic still, and it does have real-time volumetric lighting. But I was doing a tutorial, I remember, and then I had to follow like, oh yeah, how to make a kill brick, you know. Um, See right here, this is the light. It's pretty dim light, but just don't fall into these spikes, cause in katana and guns, yes, there will be an environment in katana and guns where you mostly either face stuff like this or environmental hazards. Um, and if you're wondering how is this even real-time volumetric lighting, then you can kind of see it, but it's faint. The volumetric lighting is somewhere around here. Is it within the model? No. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's in camera. Yeah. This is the volumetric lighting. We could bring it like up a notch, like right here, and then you can actually see it. Volumetric lighting is pretty interesting if you're working with it. It does really give the good sun rays. It actually gives the sun rays a good thing. It is real time too, so like if you were to put it like right here, it would actually shine off right here. Which I was really thinking about volumetric lighting. It is fun to use. Don't get me wrong. Um, this one also is like a really old map. This one is just like a design of the map on how it would look like. So like right here we have the the start of the stage. Right here, right? So like this is like where people would fight up here. And then like if they go down a little, they could go into this room, and then this room. And so on. It goes right here. Now, if you're wondering, how are people going to see? Well, basically, um, originally in my game, you would have to face with an undiscovered room. This undiscovered room mechanic is really dynamic in a way, but like, let's say you have a character right here. This character does not see what's on the other side. So what does the character do in this situation? One, they could see if there's any like this. If a room is like this, you could either one throw a grenade and then it'll just land in there. Two, you could put a camera down here or a grenade down here and then it would still work. Um, but if you were to open a room, it would set the transparency lower like this when you open the door, and then you can see what's on the other side. And that's mostly how the undiscovery mechanic works. Um. Oh yeah, the blender. I can show you guys more things about blender. Ugh. Okay. Soda. So we got the Oppie wand. This one is like really new. This one is supposed to be like for looking under doors and stuff, you know. Oh yeah, guys. I gotta look under the door to see what's there. Oh, I see an enemy. You know what? Time to surprise them. You know. Um. So yeah, we kind of just have that. You know. Um. We also have. Well, This one is unfinished to say the least, but I did try my best. It's supposed to be a sniper. And oh, the reference image is gone. Oh well. But now that I know more stuff, we could just do this. Over here. This one is really old. It's unoptimized, yes, but I haven't worked on this too. Um, this one was supposed to be like a really heavy sniper. As you can see, AWM sniper. Uh, this one, I did try to make clothes. That's so crazy, right, guys? This one just for practice. We also have an unoptimized sledgehammer, if it would even load. Yeah, right here. The sledgehammer is a little bit unoptimized, but it could do the job. Uh, Another thing is a tutorial. Well, actually, this isn't a tutorial, but this is like actually my own hair design. I actually did make this hair, and it did turn out pretty well. If I were to put in the def. You could kind of see the hair, but like if you were to go onto this mode, yeah, you could see a lot of mess right here. That's also another thing. This one, yeah, this one is a old character design that I was thinking of, where like theoretically we have this dude in gas mask. Right? Uh, right here. Yeah, it's also gonna have a VR headset. Guys, oh my gosh, VR headset? No way. Guys, that's so crazy. We need to like smoothen the edges a little, I realize. So let's do that, like, need a... Yeah, there you go. Keep sharp. And yeah. Now this looks like a nightmare to look at for itself, because the amount of vertices I had to use for this is kind of absurd, but it kind of does the job. However, we also have the gloves and even the clothes that has wrinkles. But this is a character, in fact, yes. So that has a lot of stuff. And yeah, that's the model. This one I tried making the stem. It kinda worked, except I'm still thinking about it. Like, how would this even look like? Or how would this even look? So this one right here, we have the injection, or no, the initial injection. The character would mostly have to push this down, and then they would have to take the cap off also. So then they go like, it's pretty much like, don't, and then they just kind of, and then dispose of it, and then basically, how they dispose of it, you might ask? Oh, a throwing animation. They just throw the stuff. And so that, yeah, they just basically throw the stem. um, it's still in the works, yeah. These ones right here are gonna be images of like, the flowing bubbles inside the stem and stuff. Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna heal, and then they see like the flowing bubbles flowing around and stuff. Cedric. It will play an animation. This one's old, but it kind of gets the job done too. I was trying to make a building, and it does look futuristic. Yes, that's what I'm mostly going for. A futuristic game. Uh, it's good in its way. So it just needs more depth. Like the windows right here. And there's a door. Hmm. Yeah. So basically, I was like testing on like how would this render out if this was in the game, and this is what it looks like if it was triangulated in Roblox. So like if this was exported into Roblox, it would look like this. And yeah, um, when I read more about triangles in Roblox, it came to the conclusion that in Roblox, it's really just an optimization rule where any model that you export into a studio will be triangulated like this, which kind of shocked me in a way, but it's something. And the reason why there's a character or just a rig right here, so I can compare the height between these buildings. So if a player like, oh yeah, I can't see the building because it's too big. Well, I just like did like a little small height difference so I could see if the player itself can actually see the building. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm still working on stuff. Maybe I'll do other streams. I'm not sure, but there will be a trailer for the game. That's what I was originally waiting for, and then I'll stream when I finish the game.